Thousands of years ago, the land of Sheba prospered in what is now known as Yemen. Today, Yemen is a country on the brink of ruin, plagued by hunger, poverty, and one of the worst civil wars of our generation. So how did such a wealthy and historic place fall apart? Let's take a look back at the history of Yemen. I am your host, and you're watching this channel. Yemen is located at the southern tip of the Arabian Peninsula. It is bordered by Saudi Arabia to the north and Oman to the east. To the south, across the Gulf of Aden, lies Somalia, Djibouti and Eritrea, and Ethiopia, to the west across the Red Sea. Yemen is an Arabic country with a population of around 30 million people. It has a rich history that can be traced back thousands of years. Yemen has historically been a land of great historical and cultural significance, often referred to as Arabia Felix, or Fortunate Arabia in ancient times. Yemen was once admired for its fertile lands, rich trade routes, and advanced civilizations. Its history is a fascinating journey that stretches from ancient kingdoms to colonial struggles, civil wars, and ongoing modern conflicts. But before we get into the modern history of Yemen, let's travel back in time to explore the ancient roots of this fascinating country. Let's begin at the beginning. Ancient Yemen, the land of incense and kingdoms. The history of Yemen begins thousands of years ago. Archaeological evidence suggests that organized societies existed in the region as early as 2500 BCE. One of the most prominent features of ancient Yemen was its fame as the home of the incense trade, particularly frankincense and myrrh, which were highly valued in the ancient world for religious and medicinal purposes. The ancient kingdoms that flourished in Yemen, such as the Sabaeans, Manaeans, Qadabanians, and Himyarites, built impressive infrastructure, including the famous Marib Dam. These kingdoms thrived due to their strategic location at the crossroads between Africa, India, and the Mediterranean world. One of the most legendary kingdoms of ancient Yemen was the Kingdom of Saba, or Sheba, which reached its peak between 1000 BCE and 500 CE. The Queen of Sheba, who is mentioned in the Bible and the Quran, is believed to have ruled from this region and visited King Solomon in Jerusalem. The exact timeline and extent of the kingdom remain subjects of debate among historians. According to the Kitab al-Maghal, an ancient text from South Arabia, Himyar occupied the entire Arabian Peninsula during the reign of King Ilyas, but the kingdom's influence waned after his death. Nevertheless, the Kingdom of Saba left an indelible mark on history, and its legacy continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. Spread of Christianity and Judaism. By the first few centuries CE, Christianity and Judaism had both spread into Yemen. The Himyarite kingdom, 110 BCE, 525 CE, became particularly important. At first, it adopted Judaism as a state religion, which created tensions with the Christian kingdom of Aksum in Ethiopia and the Christian Byzantine Empire. In 525 CE, the Aksumites invaded Yemen, bringing Christianity to the region. But within just a century, another faith would forever change the destiny of Yemen. Arrival of Islam. In the 7th century CE, the Prophet Muhammad's message reached Yemen. Islam spread quickly, and Yemen became one of the earliest regions outside of Mecca and Medina to embrace the new faith. Yemenis played an important role in the expansion of Islam, contributing scholars, warriors, and traders who helped spread Islam as far as Africa, India, and Southeast Asia. During the early Islamic caliphates, the Umayyads and Abbasids, Yemen was a vital province, but its mountainous terrain gave local tribes a high degree of independence. Over time, different dynasties ruled parts of Yemen, including the Ziyadids, Sulayhids, and Rasulids. The rise of the Zaydi Imamate. In 897 CE, the Zaydi branch of Shia Islam took root in northern Yemen, establishing the Zaydi Imamate. For centuries, the Imams ruled much of northern Yemen, especially the highlands around Sada and Sana'a. The Zaidi system combined religious leadership with political authority and remained a defining feature of Yemeni history until the 20th century. Meanwhile, the southern coastal areas were more influenced by Sunni Islam and often fell under the control of outside powers such as the Ayyubids, Mamluks, and eventually the Ottoman Empire. Ottomans and British influence from the 1500s, the Ottoman Turks attempted to control Yemen, seeing its location as strategic for Red Sea trade routes. However, the difficult terrain and tribal resistance made Ottoman rule fragile. They controlled parts of Yemen at various times, but never fully subdued the highlands. In the 19th century, another foreign power entered the scene: Great Britain. In 1839, the British captured the port of Aden, which became a crucial refueling station for ships traveling to India. Over time, Aden became a British colony, and southern Yemen was divided into protectorates. This created a sharp division. North Yemen was under Ottoman and later Zaidi rule. South Yemen was under British colonial control. This north-south divide would shape Yemen's modern history. The 20th century, revolutions and division. In 1918, after World War I and the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, the Zaidi Imam declared the independence of North Yemen as the Mutawakkilite Kingdom of Yemen. Meanwhile, the British maintained control of South Yemen. Aden became a prosperous trading hub, but resentment toward colonial rule grew. In 1962, revolution broke out in the north. The monarchy was overthrown, and the Yemen Arab Republic was established. This led to a brutal civil war between royalists, supported by Saudi Arabia, and Republicans, supported by Egypt. After years of conflict, the Republicans prevailed, and North Yemen became a modernizing republic. In the south, anti-colonial movements forced the British to withdraw in 1967. The People's Democratic Republic of Yemen, South Yemen, was established, becoming the only Marxist state in the Arab world. Thus, by the late 20th century, there were two Yemens: North Yemen, a traditional republic influenced by tribal politics in Saudi Arabia; South Yemen, a socialist state aligned with the Soviet Union. Unification and civil war. In 1990, after years of negotiations, North and South Yemen united to form the Republic of Yemen, with Sana'a as its capital and Ali Abdullah Saleh as president. However, unity was fragile. In 1994, a civil war erupted when southern leaders tried to secede. The northern forces won, and Yemen remained united, but tensions between the north and south never disappeared. During the 2000s, Yemen faced growing challenges. The Houthi movement in the north, representing Zaidi Shia rebels, rose against the government. Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, AQAP, established a dangerous presence. Poverty, corruption, and lack of development fueled unrest. The Arab Spring. In 2011, the Arab Spring reached Yemen. Mass protests demanded the resignation of longtime President Ali Abdullah Saleh, who had ruled for over 30 years. He eventually stepped down, and his deputy, Abdrabbu Mansur Hadi, became president. But stability did not return. The Houthis, who felt marginalized, seized control of Sana'a in 2014, forcing Hadi to flee. In response, a Saudi-led coalition intervened in 2015, launching a devastating war against the Houthis. The conflict has since dragged on, creating one of the worst humanitarian crises in the world. Millions face famine, disease, and displacement. Meanwhile, southern separatists have revived calls for independence, making Yemen's future uncertain. And that brings us to the present day. Yemen remains a nation grappling with the aftermath of a prolonged civil war and humanitarian crisis. The situation is dire, but Yemen's history stands as a testament to its resilience. From the ancient kingdoms of Sheba to the modern struggles for unity and peace, Yemen's story is a reminder of the enduring human spirit. Thank you for joining me today to explore the history of Yemen. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more engaging historical content. Let us know in the comments section what aspects of Yemen's history fascinated you the most. Your comments enrich our community and help us create more engaging content. Don't forget to share this video with others who might find it interesting. Together, let's keep the stories alive and learn from the rich tapestry of our shared history.